Hello guys, in this video we are going to know about the Docker how it works. So let us start. Docker is a tool which creates the virtual machine. You may have also heard about container. When you are talking about Docker, container is like a virtual machine. Docker is actually a Docker engine. Like VMware, you know about this VMware? Yes, it's a company, and this company have number of products like VMware hypervisor, client, and many more things. Same in this section in Docker company. It's a company. Docker is actually a company, and it is having a Docker engine, which is like a hypervisor. And this Docker company also have many things. Now the thing is why we require a Docker. So let us start in a detail. What is Docker and how it works? We should have to create a concept of a Docker in our mind, that what is Docker. So the thing here happens sometimes. For example, here you can see this diagram. These in this the things happen here sometimes. The things here happen sometime when software designer designs any software, they forward it to the testing team here, and the testing team tells that it is not working. It doesn't mean that programming or coding is wrong. Sometimes we have dependencies problems on that computer this where this designer have designed the software. They may have all kinds of dependencies there, but when it goes to the here for testing team to a different computer, it may not have all the supported dependencies, which result is not working. Dependencies here means the basic things we need to run that particular software. The software designer have already made. For example, if we want to make a coffee, what basic things we need to make a coffee? We need sugar, milk, coffee itself. Sometimes when you are installing any software and suddenly it shows you installation failed due to files missing, like for example DL file or update Java. That means we need those files or update our hardware things as well. These are the dependencies we have to fulfill. Now we told to the testing team it needs four things to install first before you install it, before you test it. Okay, when it fulfills all the criteria before it install the actual designed software by the software designer, then it can test the actual software which have already made by the software designer. To mitigate those issues we are facing when we complete any software and test it on any other computer, to solve that issue we have to provide the testing team both the software and other supported softwares that it will work, so that it will work fine on that computer where we have already made the software. For example, here the software designer have made a software, and on that computer we have all the fulfill things like supported files. Here we have supported files, particular type of a hardware, and operating system we have, and we have totally updated operating system here. But when it goes to the other computer testing team, they may not have all the things fulfill, like supported file which we called as dependencies. That's why they face some errors, and they tell to the software designers that it's not working. Software designers can't share their operating system to the others, so what they did, they can make an image of that particular software including operating system and share that image with the testing team. When they test it, it works fine. Docker is an advanced version of virtualization. What Docker have to do is to containerization. What we face with the virtualization is here you can see in VMware. First, it's the hardware section, and on that hardware, for example, we have a 16 GB of RAM, 8 cores of processor, and 1 TB of HDD. On that hardware, we can install the host operating system. As you have all in laptops or desktop, we have all first hardware section here, this, and then we can install any operating system, for example Windows 10 here. Then we can install hypervisor. You may have heard of the from the VMware that they have a hypervisor type 2. Type 2 and type 1 is the having difference, that type 2 we can install on the host operating system, but if we want to have a good performance of the virtualization, we should install type 1 hypervisor. That doesn't install on the host operating system, that directly installs on the hardware area. That means this section will be not there, this host operating system. We can install hypervisor type 2 on the hardware section, and then we can install virtual machines here. Now you can, as you see that all the resources have been allocated for the above machines. For example, we need each application here an operating system and a hard disk and hardware resources, and we also need a license of each operating system. For example, if we need 10 virtual machines, we can't because we have a limited hardware resources. Here only we have 16 GB of RAM, 8 cores, because if we distribute these 16 GB of RAM to this three virtual machines, for example, if I allocate 8 GB of RAM to this computer, to this virtual machine, and 4 GB of RAM to this and 4 GB of this, that is we are utilizing whole 16 GB of RAM. That is, we can't install more virtual machines on it because we have already allocated the whole hardware resources. We have to install number of operating system, number of virtual machines we have to. This problem is solved by the Docker here. As I told you that Docker is an advanced version of virtualization. What it does, the basic difference between the VMware and the container is that in VMware we need operating systems for each machine, then we can install on applications on the operating system. Container does not have its own operating system, it just uses host operating system. Now we don't need to install operating system for each machine. Previously we do in virtualization. Container utilizes operating system from host operating system here. Now for example, I have made a software here in this container. We require some tools where we get those things. Container is an intelligent things. It have its own Docker hub where you get all the dependencies it may require. For example, here we have a Docker hub here. Whenever it may require any dependency, it downloads it from the Docker hub. Hub is like a store where all things are available. where it gets all those dependencies it needs. Now if testing teams runs the software or application made by the software engineer, it will not show any error, because if the testing team needs any dependencies, container automatically uses the dependencies it needs from the Docker hub here. That means it don't need any operating system. For example, in here each machine requires operating system, but here we don't need operating system. Here container, it directly utilizes any some files from the host operating system. For example, this container, second container also needs operating system. It uses this, it utilizes the operating system from host operating system. Even the number of containers here, they don't even know that they are utilizing the same operating system here. That this is the effective way of using virtualization. Now I hope that you got some good knowledge of Docker. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.